Okay, let's talk about the multiverse. I mean, it feels like it's everywhere right now, doesn't it? Blockbuster movies, your favorite TV shows, this idea has totally captured our imagination. But what does science actually say about it? That's what we're going to dig into.
You know that feeling, right? It's such a human thing to do. We all look back at some fork in the road, maybe a big one, maybe a small one, and just wonder, what if I'd taken that other job? What if I'd said yes to that date? We just can't help but play out these little alternate timelines in our heads.
And of course, Hollywood has taken that what-if game and just run with it. These movies are amazing because they tap directly into that feeling, this idea that every single choice we make could splinter off and create a whole new universe. It makes for some incredible storytelling for sure.
But, and this is a big but, we've got to be clear. The multiverse you see in the movies and the one that physicists are actually talking about, well, they're two completely different animals. Pop culture sees it as this fun starting point for an adventure, but scientists, for them, it's something way, way stranger.
So let's just lay it out, side by side. The Hollywood version, it's all about your choices creating new worlds. The scientific one, nope, it's just a weird side effect of theories that try to explain our own universe. For filmmakers, it's a cool idea. For scientists, it's a conclusion they're often reluctantly dragged to. And maybe the biggest difference, Spider-Man can jump between worlds, but in the real scientific models, traveling or even just interacting with these other universes is a hard no. It's considered impossible.
This quote from physicist Sean Carroll just hits the nail on the head. Scientists didn't just dream this up because it sounded cool. It's this strange, unexpected prediction that just keeps popping out of the math they use to explain the universe we already live in. It's a consequence, not some wild fantasy.
All right, so when physicists get dragged into talking about a multiverse, they're usually talking about one of two main ideas. They come from totally different parts of physics, so let's break them down.
So the first one is the cosmological multiverse. And the idea here is pretty simple, but mind-bending. Space is just so ridiculously, unbelievably huge that there are patches of it billions and billions of light years away that we will never see. We're causally disconnected from them. And in those super distant places, the conditions could be totally different. Even the fundamental laws of physics might not be the same.
Now, if you thought that was weird, hold on. The second one is the quantum multiverse. This one isn't about vast distances in space. This theory suggests that parallel worlds exist right here, right now, all around us, stacked on top of ours. And new ones are created every single time a tiny quantum event happens that has more than one possible outcome.
And this right here is the biggest misconception we've got to clear up. In the quantum multiverse, it is not you choosing coffee over tea that splits reality in two. It's the zillions of tiny, subatomic events happening every nanosecond. If anything, those quantum events happening inside your brain are what cause you to make a decision in the first place, not the other way around.
Okay, so this obviously leads to a pretty deep question. If the universe is branching all the time, what does that mean for the you in that other branch? Is that person still you, or are they somebody else now?
Sean Carroll has a really great way to think about this. He calls it the identical twin analogy. So think about it. You start with a single fertilized egg. It's one thing. Then it splits. After that split, you don't have one person in two bodies. You have two totally separate, distinct people. They just happen to share the exact same history up until that moment of the split.
And that's the key takeaway. That person in the other universe, they share your memories, your experiences, your entire past, right up until that quantum event split the timeline. But from that second forward, they are on their own path, living their own life. They are a different person.
So, if we can't travel there, and the other you isn't even you, then what's the point of all this? Well, it turns out the idea of the multiverse can actually be an incredibly powerful tool for navigating the one and only reality we actually live in. And what's funny is, we already do this. Come on, you've done it. Ever scroll through Zillow looking at mansions you could never afford? That's what some people call Zillow porn. You're literally peeking into an alternate reality, imagining a different life. We do it when we visualize a goal or try to imagine a better future for ourselves. Thinking about possible worlds is just part of being human.
So what's the practical lesson here? It kind of boils down to a cosmic version of the Serenity Prayer. It forces you to recognize what you can actually change and what you simply can't. The past is the past. You can't go back and undo decisions. Your influence, your ability to make a difference, only extends forward from this moment.
And that really brings us to the most important point. It's fun, it's fascinating to think about all the other possibilities, but like Sean Carroll says, at the end of the day, we have to live in this universe. The choices that matter are the ones we're making right here because this is the only one we can ever actually affect.
So, let's just end on that thought. Forget about all the infinite other yous for a second. There is only one you that you can control. You've got this one reality, this one timeline to make your mark on. So the real question is, what are you going to do with it?